So she was in the car, and I'm driving her. She asked me if Avi was my granddaughter. I told her yes. She looked back. She says, "Oh, she's beautiful." As she spoke, she chuckled to herself, it seemed, as if her daunting experience of having had this walk was somehow amusing. Gave me the impression that she was above her suffering. She said that she had asked God to send someone to give her a ride. And she said that when she looked at me, as she asked herself, will he be the one that's going to give me a ride? She made me feel special. She made me feel like I was smack in the middle of God's will. Of course, I said, absolutely. I told her that. She caught my sight, my attention. Her sight caught my attention. Somehow I felt good in her presence. It's like I have always had a soft spot for the elderly, even as I am elderly. But compassion for the weak, It's like I really had empathy for her because I know my experience with aging and the experience of weak legs and low energy, physical energy. She seemed to have a mental energy, energy of spirit, because and clarity too. She didn't seem confused, but she seemed in possession of her faculties. So as we're driving, she gives me directions, turn left here, and it's by that light pole, just to the right. She had asked me about Avi, told her she was my granddaughter. She turned back and she says, "Oh, she's beautiful," smiled. And so as we reached there, it's like, I'm curious. It's like, do you have people that take care of you? And she gave me some kind of answer that was detailed, but I didn't follow it. She was telling me that she lives with her landlord, so she doesn't live with family. And she was telling me that the landlord's daughter lives on the second floor. And I guess he lives in the attic, something like that. Like I said, I didn't get it straight, but basically she led me to understand that, yeah, she needs help. And so it's like I considered it, should I give her my telephone number? Should I get her telephone number? It's like, am I getting into, compromise that I may not want to handle? But I said, listen, as I gave her my number, as she gave me her number, I put it in and then I called her. I said, look, if you need help, getting around and you have nobody else, do give me a call. I'll do my best to try and help you. And, oh, thank you. God bless you. And she said, I want to pray for you. I pray for people, this and that, she said. And so she, in a very conversational tone, just went on to pray for me, to declare a blessing over me. And it was like a prayer. It wasn't meant for my ears. And it felt so crystalline. It felt so pure, her blessing. She was whispering really to herself as a prayer. But the words were so beautiful that I leaned in to hear what she was saying. And it was beautiful. But I couldn't hear the details. I did hear words that were beautiful. Then she turned to Jackie. She turned and she says, what's your wife's name? So I told her about my wife. What's your wife's name? Jackie. Oh, I remember Jackie because somebody that she knows is named Jackie, I think. And so she whispered a very beautiful prayer, a blessing over Jackie. And then she pivoted and did the most wonderful blessing over Avi. Again, I didn't hear the blessing, but I heard words like her future. She will fulfill her destiny and reach her potential. Again, it was aromatic. I leaned in to hear, but it was a soft whisper, a prayer, a blessing. And so I felt great in her presence. I think excited. I think joyful. And I let her out. I went outside, opened the door, and let her out of the car. Again, as you would lead a child out of a car. But I had to help her with her feet. But she grabbed my hand.